Thank you all for being here tonight. It's a very exciting night, Gank. AMA Day. And it's not just any AMA Day, because if anyone's been watching our streams lately, they will know the last AMA you were not really pleased with. You were a
I was not. I
little
was not.
disappointed.
I was disappointed. I felt
And
like,
now,
and now this was a very nice AMA.
oh, I love it.
Um,
Yo,
there's
Game
a
Boy's here.
very, very exciting announcement today, where Warner Music Group partnered with Splinterlands, the company.
Boom.
So, at this point in time, it's not directly connected to Splinterlands, the game.
No knowledge.
But it is. We are now, situated very well to bring the game into the games, connect the game somehow to the games that they're going to be building for Warner Music Group. And then
That's
also
exciting.
access to the stars that are under the labels of Warner Music Group. So,
yo, Game Boy, thank you. Big shout out.
It is very exciting.
Very exciting. Very exciting. And as Gank said, Warner Music Group has partnered with Splinterlands, the company. So that's awesome. It's a big move. Warner Music Group is not a small, player in the industry. It's a big one.
They're huge. They're definitely top 3 in the music industry.
I honestly don't know.
And I mean, however big they are, they've been on the top for a long time. They're well positioned with a lot of artists underneath them. Waka Flocka Flame, I believe, is under them, and that now makes a little more sense of our access to him and kind of what that was leading up to.
In the announcement, they said that this is Splinterlands, the company, that is actually going to be partnering with Warner Music Group. That's not Splinterlands, the game, which is what, as SPS token holders, we have a say in how that's run. Am I right in that game?
Correct. I don't believe SPS is going to have anything to do with.
Yeah, we can't. We can't tell Warner Music Group what to do.
Right. So basically, Warner Music approached Splinterlands because Splinterlands has been making the rounds and making some noise about producing and creating play-to-earn games for them under their umbrella. And basically, Matt, the way Matt described it to the AMA was, hey, we had this chance to connect with Warner Brothers and, separate from the game. But if we say yes, now we're in close ties with them to bring utility to Splinterlands assets and tie stuff in the future and have access to, possibly other artists and have a direct avenue for advertising Splinterlands, the game, kind of exclusively within their, at least exclusive for other play to earn games that are similar to us.
Yeah. No, I think it's awesome, man. I mean, I think of it kind of like a resort where, some guys built a resort and everyone came there and played and everyone likes it, but a company organized that resort and all of a sudden that resort has an opportunity to go work somewhere else. Like, just because we own this one doesn't mean we're going to get everything of that. It's just awesome that it's growing, but we will have first probably knowledge of everything. So we will have at least, some access, but this could mean, and I don't know if this is true or not, because I think there's more details that will come out. But is it going to be built on a Hive blockchain? Because if that's the case, then all of the assets of Splinterlands and everything else will pop because Hive will go up because more people are buying into that.
So it's possible that it is going to be built on the Hive blockchain, but it's also very possible that it's not. That is something that was discussed as well, and Matt was talking about how he is kind of pushing for that because that's what they know the best.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you're going to It's cool. It's like hiring BMW to build you a car, and they'll be like, "Oh, don't use your motors." you know, use
Right.
Toyotas. No, no, no. We'll use our motor. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, and it's they're gonna have their own huge research into it to figure out what's best for them long term, and,
Yeah,
the Hive blockchain has definite positives, but there's also the things that aren't positive, it's not as well known.
yeah,
There isn't as much money on it as far as, other stuff going on with a lot of other assets, like
mhm.
Ethereum and, you mentioned a few others, but
Well, people aren't really called out to build on it.
well, I mean, that's the truth is that, ideally, people don't even need to know it's on a blockchain,
Yeah,
or they don't have to feel that. It just has
mhm.
to be on a blockchain, so it has those characteristics of, holding your own, uh, assets and stuff like that.
Yeah. But the play to earn um, system of Splinterlands and how the tokens are generated and stuff plays into the how Hive was created. And that's much different than how Ethereum was created or something. So I feel like the blockchain lends itself naturally to play to earn gaming. But if that's the case, though,
I mean, for sure, the free transfers on chain,
yeah.
stuff like that is definitely huge for any business or gaming, but, there's still other reasons to go other places, and
Oh,
there's
I get it. Yeah,
with
for sure.
Matic and other spots, there are places that are now can mimic Hive pretty closely.
Now, would a fork be considered?
I do think I heard of fork possibly, as a possibility. Um, and that's just kind of the thing is like in those cases, they may be able to have greater control of the situation and
Yeah,
not be, because Hive is a great option, but it's also not, we learned from the split from the fork with Justin Sun that it's not truly decentralized either. Is
mhm,
that there is enough centralization there for power moves to be made, like holding off of some accounts getting dropped, the new coin, stuff like that. That from a pure decentralization standpoint, that may have been enough to raise enough red flags for them not to want to go in here.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe, like we're seeing with like Vivi, where you have huge IPs hitting their blockchain, or originally on GoChain. It's pretty much a centralized blockchain. Like everything's is completely centralized there. So
Eh,
picking a more, going less decentralized or more just really will depend on the partnership. But
Sure,
I'm hoping
and
for
that's the
Hive.
reason why a fork might be the answer. Like maybe they go
Yeah,
Hive, but a fork of Hive.
yeah,
Like that could be a possibility too. I honestly I haven't even dove into any part of that, but they're such a big organization, such a machine that
hmm
you can be sure that they're going to put in a lot of money to kind of figure out, you
oh
know,
yeah,
what's optimal for what they're planning to do with this. And it sounds like it's going to
100%.
be multiple games, and that the
That's awesome.
focus the focus of the partnership was more to lock up Splinterlands, and their ability to create play to earn games that are going to be functional and well liked and
Yeah,
enjoyable to play. And
and
so
create value.
that's a testament to Matt and Agrod.
Yeah, and this community for playing and engaging. I mean, the community that is has surrounded Splinterlands and blown up, especially over the last 6 months, is I'm sure part of the appeal to the game as well. You know, what's up, Riding the Rock gang, brother? But one thing I am excited about too. 4 months ago, or yeah, 4 months ago, Agro was talking about how he envisions, a lot of different games and different things. This is just maybe that first evolution of that, the realization of what he was talking about. And, even if I don't necessarily like the artists and stuff, it's going to be good to know, what's coming down the pipe and be able to position myself to get involved if I do, want to get involved with some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
and this is even though there's not a direct connection yet, like they alluded to, maybe there'll be airdrops. They're definitely going to be plugging away at finding ways to create utility for
Yeah,
Splinterlands assets, and that locking in this partnership as opposed to letting it fall somewhere else,
100%.
creates good possible huge opportunities in the future.
Yeah.
So you know,
It's exciting, man. This
it
is a big one. This is big,
it's a
guys.
bit it's a big one. It's a